as President Kennedy's car was coming up Houston Street, if he was the only gunman, that's where he would have shot the president. Thank you, young man. He wouldn't have waited till he turned and started going away from it. That would have made no sense. And he was the only gunman. Why? He had 3 good shots at him right there. And then, ladies and gentlemen, that tree right there, that tree was the same size that day it is now. And that tree was blocking the window. So if Oswald had fired and missed and the driver had accelerated, he might not even got another shot off. So why in the world would he wait until the president's going away from him when he has 3 exceptionally good shots at him right over there? It did not happen the way the Warren Commission said, ladies and gentlemen. And I want y'all to just use your mind, and I'm going to tell y'all why I say this. Ladies and gentlemen, over 1.5 million people come here every year from all over this world. This is the most incriminating, the most endearing thing that ever happened in the history of America, the Kennedy assassination. It was the saddest day in American history. And the United States government, the people of the government, has never been satisfied with the Warren Commission because it was a lie and it did not happen the way they said, and Oswald was the patsy. That's fact. And that's the reason I come here. So being here that day, ladies and gentlemen, as myself, and like I say, Mr. Grant was certainly here, nobody was here.
You're getting that in the picture. There you are. Sometimes it might swing in.
It swung in.
We saw it.
Did you see
Talking was good.
I tried that watch thing. Did you see Kennedy's limo here?
No.
Here.
Dale.
Dale!
Recruiter and executive bounty for the swap.
Probably up there.
Was the third one. He said that was late on because Connie goes.
Says that drunk on? He says yes. And he goes, is his last name Cooper? And I says, how do you know? And then I was saying, then I have my wife
Wants to, you know, all is going.
Oh, that was 7:15.
He's positioned in the same spot that day. Because
Yeah.
then the photos look more similar, you know? That's true. Yeah. Yeah, take a lot of pictures.
Well, they originally set all the shots up there. The museum
But
only...
then to get Oswald to go to the movie.
Yeah, they're like in the late 70s right now, but they got
He didn't want that?
No. The cop that was shot was blamed on him at first, but see, he never got a trial for this stuff. I'm going to convince you real quick that he didn't shoot Tippit. The only pistol that could be connected with Oswald was a revolver, 38 revolver. When you open up the chamber to a revolver and you drop in the bullets, what keeps those bullets from sliding all the way through and onto the ground is this lip on the bottom. That's a 38 revolver shell. The shells that were found on the ground at the scene of the crime at Tippit's murder were 38 autos. Those go in a clip or a magazine. The lip doesn't stick out anywhere. Those would slide right through the gun and onto the ground. They wouldn't work in this game. Also, all 12 witnesses to the murder itself or to the person running away from the murder scene failed to identify Oswald as the person that they saw. Until after Oswald was killed, then 3 of them were talked into saying, I guess it could have been. But in a court of law, they're going to go by your first in the lineup.
It's only $10 if you want to
So
take
it wasn't this guy. All 12 witnesses said it wasn't him. And the reason they blamed him was hoping to be but all the media
different places 30 times.
And Viciana said, by the way, Viciana said, yeah, that's very similar to what was
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is now 12 noon, November 22nd, 2009. In 30 minutes will be the anniversary of one of the most horrendous crimes ever perpetrated, I think, in American history, and some would argue world history. My name is Randy Owen. I'm a researcher and one of the folks involved in the JFK Lancer conference that we've had been going here for the last number of years and for the last couple of days here this year. And there'll be people that will be talking to you about that in just a few moments. In order to get underway, being as I am a researcher from another country, from Canada, I thought it would be inappropriate for me to do the Pledge of Allegiance. However, we do have somebody very special who will do it, so I did not want to offend anybody. Actor Russ Van de Veerdonk has portrayed John F. Kennedy in the Oliver Stone film JFK. He was also in the movie that was done shortly after that called Ruby, with Danny Aiello in that movie. He's played JFK in countless documentaries and films worldwide concerning the assassination. He has been on that ride down this street so many times that he is now listed in the Guinness Book of World Records for portraying JFK being assassinated more than anybody else on this planet. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Russ to deliver the Pledge of Allegiance.
Hi everybody, welcome to Dallas and Dealey Plaza. Let's go ahead and do the Pledge of Allegiance. There's a flag right there. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Again, it's great to see everybody out here commemorating a great tragedy. I'm not going to get into all the mechanics of who shot and did this and that. There's some very educated people out here that can answer all your questions on that. I did get to portray the president coming around the corner there quite a lot of times. It's quite an eerie thing to actually sit in a replica car coming around the corner dressed in period clothing of that day and going through the motions that President John F. Kennedy did years ago. I'm quite honored to do that. It's given me a little bit of local fame to help out on causes worldwide, fundraising and what have you, and doing appearances. But Dallas is a great city. It's near and dear to my heart. I do want to say a special happy birthday, ironically, to one of the experts out here, Robert Groden, who's on the grassy knoll, if you don't know him. Happy birthday, Robert. November 22nd is Robert's birthday, and he's involved in the Kennedy deal. So, I mean, there you go. And I was born the day Marilyn Monroe was killed, so there's another one for you.